Hello everyone, and welcome to our next segment of this 4,000 subscriber special. We're going to play Jeopardy Deluxe Edition for the DOS. Let's see how we do. We just got finished playing Wheel of Fortune featuring Vanna White for the DOS, in which we won $49,350, including a sailboat in the bonus round. And our 4,000 subscribers bank now stands at $111,650. Will Jeopardy Deluxe Edition for the DOS have something to say about a win here? We'll find out. We already have more than $100,000 in our subscribers' bank. So here we go. Let's go ahead and do this one. Novice.
Hi everyone and welcome to Jeopardy!
Thank you. We're taking on Amy Thornton from Athens, Ohio. She's a gunsmith. And we have Lita Lloyd from Ogden, Utah. She's a secretary. We'll load in the dollar figures and remind everyone that there's one daily double up on the board. And we have these 6 categories for the Jeopardy round. We're dealing with sports. We have King's English. American history. Country music. Myths, and finally, we'll close it out with Americana. Okay. These are pretty good categories. I'll start things off with American history for 100, please. The angel of the battlefield who established the American Red Cross. Who is Clara Barton?
Yes.
Alright, good start. I'd like to have American history for 200, please. Also known as Lemonade Lucy, Mrs. Rutherford Hayes was the first wife of a president called this. What is First Lady?
You are correct.
American history for 300. Daily double. We can risk up to 500 on this clue, and that's exactly what I'll do. $500. Here's the clue in American history. Prisoners from San Francisco jails were sent to an army guardhouse on this island after the 1906 earthquake. What is Alcatraz Island?
Correct.
That's the one! We have $800, just like that. I'd like to have American history for 400, please. The first U.S. use of military aircraft was against this Mexican revolutionary in 1916. And the revolutionary was Pancho Villa. I'll have American history for 500. John Foster Dulles was Secretary of State and his brother Alan, CIA director during his administration. Could it be Dwight Eisenhower?
Right.
It is Dwight Eisenhower. That puts Lita on the board with $500 in cash, and she gets to make the next selection as we continue. Country music, 100. This Larry's brothers are Rudy and Steve. Larry Gatlin?
Right.
Now Amy's on the board and has her first bit of cash. Country music for 200. Of We Five, the Seekers are the New Christy Minstrels, the folk group Kenny Rogers sang within. Who are the New Christy Minstrels?
Right.
Good. $1,000. I'll have country music for 300, please. Jessie Coulter and this man, her husband, are featured on Wanted, The Outlaws, country's first platinum album. And he's Waylon Jennings. Waylon Jennings. Country music for 400. Marie Osmond had real success with this 1975 song about artificial flowers. Paper Roses?
Right.
Tied with Lita for second place right now. They each have half of what I have. Americana 100. Giant whose best buddies were Johnny Inkslinger and a great big bovine. Who is Paul Bunyan?
Right.
Americana for 200, please. He was the first to call the Native Americans Indians. Who is Thomas Jefferson?
No.
Not Thomas Jefferson, no. Sorry. Christopher Columbus?
That's it.
He's the one, Christopher Columbus. Alright. So Lita is up to $700, and she gets to make the next lunch as we continue. King's English, 100. The additional letter in the British spelling of honor and color. What is U?
You are correct.
King's English for 200. In England, you'd find one on a card, not on your head, not even on Easter. What's a bonnet?
You are correct.
King's English for 300, please. What a minder is. It's a bodyguard. Let's have the King's English for 400, please. An American family goes on vacation while a British family goes on this. What is a holiday?
That's it.
King's English for 500. If you get into a tube, you're not mailing yourself. You're in one of these. A subway, I believe that's right.
That's it.
Yep. Up to $1,000, and we're moving on. Sports 100. Sport in which scores of increments of 1, 3, and 6, and occasionally 2 points. What is football?
Yes.
Can we have sports for 200, please? In baseball, if a fair ball pops out of the glove of an outfielder and over the fence, it's ruled this. What is a home run?
Yes.
Sports for 300, please. When judges' marks are announced for gymnastics events, these two scores are discarded. What are the highest and lowest?
You are correct.
Sports for 400. Sport in which Australia might beat Pakistan by an inning in 21 runs. What is cricket?
Right.
Sports for 500. We have a lot of money sitting in front of me right now, or quite a bit of money sitting in front of me. In this, you get 1 point for each stone in the house and closer to the tee than any stone in the opposing side. What is curling?
Right.
I'd like to have Americana for 400, please. No, change my mind. Make it 300. You can wade across this mighty river where it's not so mighty as at its source, Lake Itasca. What is the Mississippi?
You are correct.
Americana 400. The only person mentioned by name in Hail Columbia is this president. Who is George Washington?
Yes.
Americana for 500. In 1856, young Marshall Field went to this city, where he became a clerk at a dry goods store. What is Detroit?
No.
It's not Detroit, surprisingly enough. It's Chicago.
Right.
Had to go a little further down south to Chicago. Okay. That's alright. Next clue. Country Music 500. She co-wrote Johnny Cash's hit Ring of Fire, and she wears his wedding ring too. Who is June Carter Cash?
You are correct.
That just leaves the mids category. 100. Jupiter himself was said to have founded this sports event, which was first repeated in 5-year cycles. What are the Olympics?
That's it.
200. Pliny said it had the body of a horse, head of a deer, feet of an elephant, and a single black horn. What is a unicorn?
That's it.
300. Son of Poseidon, who hunts in the night sky. Who is Orion?
Correct.
400. Greek goddess who personifies the soul. Her name now means soul or mind. Psyche, and that was my hunch.
Yes.
For some reason or another, but that's okay. We have one clue left on the board for $500. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Mythology expert who explained the Greek way and the Roman way. It was Edith Hamilton. Well, that's the end of the Jeopardy round. I'm out front with $4,400. Lita $1,600. Amy $1,000. So she's going first. Put the dollar figures in, which they're doubled. We have 2 daily doubles up there on the board, and tougher clues. Let's see if the categories sound just as tough. Folk songs? Well, we'll see. We'll see about that one. Flowers? That's not too bad. Hollywood quotes? Ooh, another quotes category. Okay, we'll see. American authors? USA? And finally, we'll deal with ancient history. We had American history in the Jeopardy round. Now we have ancient history in Double Jeopardy. Amy, start us off. USA for 200. Dunes of white gypsum rise in White Sands National Monument in this state. What is Idaho?
No.
It's not Idaho, unfortunately. It was New Mexico. New Mexico. USA 400. Fiddletown, Rough and Ready, Poverty Hill, and Chinese Camp were towns in the state's gold country. What is California?
That's it.
There we go! I'll have USA for 600, please. The only state that borders 4 Mexican states. I'd better get this one right. Was Texas?
Correct.
Let's have USA for 800. The 2 states named for the Sioux word for friend or ally. What are North Dakota and South Dakota? Or what are the Dakotas?
No.
Oh, you had to put both of them. Should have gone with it the first time around. You had to say the North and South Dakota. Okay. That's alright. Let's have USA for 1,000, please. Rocky Mountain State, named for a valley in Pennsylvania. What is Wyoming?
Right.
Good for 1,000. We're up to $5,400 right now, and we have 5 categories left. Where are we going? We are going with ancient. Let's go with American authors for 200. This author of Breakfast at Tiffany's wanted Marilyn Monroe to play Holly Golightly. Who is Truman Capote?
Yes.
Could we have American authors for 400, please? At the start of World War II, this author of The Rise and Fall of the Third Reich was a CBS correspondent. His name is William Shirer. William Shirer, or Shearer, however you say it. I'm going to go with American authors for 600, please. He wrote Cadillac Jack and Lonesome Dove after Terms of Endearment. Larry McMurtry? I think that's right.
You are correct.
It is indeed Larry McMurtry. Alright, Amy, you're up to $1,600. You're tied with Lita right now, trailing me each by 4,000. Folk songs for 200. Bill Monroe told the blue moon of this state to keep on a-shinin'. What is Kentucky?
Yes.
That's folk songs for 400. They were lovers, oh lordy, how could they love? How they could love, but the song's about a fight. Who are Frankie and Johnny.
Correct.
Folk song 600. In many versions, the second verse of this protest song starts, "We'll walk hand in hand." What is "we shall overcome"?
You are correct.
I'll have folk songs for 800, please. Whoopie-tie-yi-yo, get along, little doggies. You know that this state will be your new home. What is Wyoming?
Yes.
I'll have folk songs for 1,000. Pay the double. $7,600 way out front. 2,400. Alright, for an even $10,000 if I'm right on this clue in folk songs. In Clementine, this numerical phrase describes the minor. What is 49er?
That's it.
$10,000! Wow. I would like to have American authors for 800. This poet who wrote Old Ironsides was also dean of the Harvard Medical School. Oliver Wendell Holmes?
You are correct.
He's right. He's the one. $2,400, Lita. You're now in second place by yourself, and you get to make the next selection as we continue. Hollywood quotes 200. Creator of Blazing Saddles who said, "I stare at life through fields of mayonnaise." Who is Mel Brooks?
Yes.
I'll have Hollywood quotes for 400, please. Master of Suspense, whose credo was, "Always make the audience suffer as much as possible." Who is Alfred Hitchcock?
Right.
I'd like to have American authors for 600, please. Epic director who claimed, "Give me any couple of pages of the Bible and I'll give you a picture." Who is Cecil B. DeMille?
That's it.
A Hollywood quotes for 800. She said, "Every man I knew had fallen in love with Gilda and wakened with me." Rita Hayworth.
Yes.
She's the one. Alright, Lita, you trail me by $8,000. You get to make the next selection. Flowers, 200. Botanist Carl Linnaeus named these oriental flowers after Jesuit priest George Camel. What are... chameleons?
No.
Nope. Down to $11,000. But that's okay. I have a lot of money right now. Oh, it's camellias. I misspelled it. That's okay. Go on to the next clue. Flowers, 400. Some gardenia blossoms are yellow, but most are this color. What is white?
That's it.
Yes, correct. 3,600, Lita. You and Amy still trail me by quite a margin. Ancient history, 200. You got the other daily double. This is your chance to make your move. Going for a true daily double. Okay. Here's the clue in ancient history. In the tomb of a Sumerian queen, this tool for plucking eyebrows was found with cosmetics. Does she know the answer? This tool for plucking eyebrows is found with cosmetics. Do you know it? What is a tweezer? And I believe she's right.
Correct.
Whoa! The game is no longer a runaway. Here we go, Lita. Pick again. Ancient History 400. Tara in County Meath was the capital city of the 5 Celtic kingdoms of this country. What is Ireland?
Correct.
Ancient History for 600. Need at least $3,000 to try to make the game close to a runaway. After Cleopatra's death in 30 BC, Egypt became a province of this ruling nation. I have it between two of them. I'm thinking it's either Italy or Greece. It was Rome. It was a city in Italy, so you had to go with Rome. That's okay. 800, ancient history. Chinese records of this river overflowing its banks go back as far as 2297 BC. What is the Yangtze River?
No.
The other one. Oh boy. I just said that!
No.
It is not the Yangtze. It's the Yellow River.
Right.
Oh, Lita only trails me by $2,600. Oh boy. Let's see what happens in these last few clues. Hollywood quotes 1,000. Algiers actress who said, any girl can look glamorous, stand still and look stupid. Algiers. Not entirely sure about this one. Her name is Hedy Lamarr. Hedy Lamarr, Hedy Lamarr. I don't know how you say her name, but either way, that's who it is. Lita, pick again. American authors, 1,000. Mississippi authoress who wrote Why I Live at the P.O., a comic tale of feuding sisters. Ay. Flanagan O'Connor?
No.
It's not Flanagan O'Connor. She loses $1,000. No, Amy, that's wrong.
No.
Oh, Amy's in the hole. She's got to get herself out of the hole or she's not going to be around for Final Jeopardy. It's Eudora Welty. Eudora Welty. Alright, let's go again. 4 clues left. Flower 600. One variety of these large-headed flowers is sometimes used for pom-poms at football games. Oh, I don't know this one. Chrysanthemums?
You are correct.
Wow. Okay, Lita, you're up to $7,600. You get to go again. Or 2. Flowers 800. According to legend, some Hindu gods were born in the blossoms of this, India's national flower. The lotus?
Right.
She's out of the hole. So Amy might have a chance to win at Final Jeopardy. Alright, have a chance to be around for Final Jeopardy, I should say. The Minoan civilization, the first great civilization of Europe, flourished on this island. Crete?
Correct.
That is right. Oh boy, now Lita only trusts me by $2,000. We have 1 clue left for 1,000. Let's look at it. Saffron, a spice that gives food a yellow color, comes from this purple flower. The orchid, and that was my guess too.
No.
Oh, good thing! It's wrong! It's not the orchid. No, Amy will not be around for Final Jeopardy. So it's going to be a teeter-totter battle between Lita and I. Who's going to win? That purple flower is the crocus. So I have $10,600. Lita has $7,600.
Here is today's Final Jeopardy category.
Artists. Okay. Let's find out if I get it right or not.
Final Jeopardy answer.
Gene Kelly played an ex-G struggling as an artist in Montmartre, in this classic 1951 musical. What is An American in Paris? Lita didn't have a clue. Did I get it right? I did! It is An American in Paris. Lita got it wrong and she lost $3,000. So I had $15,201 to the bank. Let's see where that puts my bank now. It's at $126,851. We are going to go ahead and call it apart for this 4,000 subscriber special that I'm doing. Let's exit out of here real quick. And I will see you all for that next segment coming up right after this. Stay with us.